Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy
We,
Wednesday.
as you can see, Scott and Steve is joining us tonight. They are joining us tonight. And we have Dean. Rachel is still a little sickly in their family. It's going around the whole family now. So she wasn't able to join tonight.
Hmm.
But I thank you all for coming. And whoever joins us in chat or watches on the replay, thank you for joining. And please remember to hit the like button, please.
Please do.
So I
I'll
know
hit the
that
like button.
they're having storms up where Scott and Steve are. They're just waiting to see if they're going to have to run for cover.
You see it move out real fast, you'll know.
Yeah. Hey, Works.
Hey, Works.
Look
Welcome in.
That's stable.
There's something I was going to say. Oh, so Works doesn't watch Jeff, but so Jeff is live. Disney Nerd Herders is live. So I am appreciative whoever joins us tonight. It's going to be a busy night for live streaming.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on the replay, thank you.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Nick. Hey, Jason.
Jason.
Thank you all for joining me. I know that there's other people you could be watching right now. And Jeff was very apologetic, and I appreciate that.
Nice of him.
Very nice. So we have a lot to do tonight. Let's get started.
Right.
Okay, look, Dean, I changed out the picture, right?
It's different. Yeah, there's less sheep out there, I think, right?
Yes, and there's different people on stage.
Different people on stage.
Rachel, she stole her husband's laptop.
Hi, Isaac. It's really Rachel. And it's Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Yes.
And hi, Gloria.
Hey, Gloria, are you and Lisa, you guys, I know that Amy's going to do her show tomorrow night, but you guys didn't get to compete against each other tonight. Oh, Rachel, I'm telling. Okay. This is a new bracket night, so we have a lot to go through. All right, we got to go through our Disney questions and see what you know about Disney. What was the first animated Disney film to receive a PG rating?
Oh. I have a guess.
Really?
I'm just going to try a random guess. Escape to which mountain?
Okay, I like that guess. Gloria would have totally beat me. My brain is jello right now. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in.
Hey, Michelle.
Oh, wait. Dean. Dean's
all right.
trying to wave above the M.
I'm low in the screen.
Works says Bambi.
Bambi.
Scott?
Pinocchio.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Rachel says 101 Dalmatians. And Nick says The Black Cauldron.
Oh.
You got to remember, it's not just animated. It could be.
The Black Cauldron.
Gloria also says Black Cauldron, but Work says Snow White.
Interesting.
Black Cauldron.
Weekend at Cinderella.
That's good.
Oh, Lisa, that is good.
I have to write that one down.
Oh man. Boy, that says it all right there.
Oh. Does it say animated?
Yeah, it does say animated. Oh, so I get to take mine back.
Rachel. It is animated.
It's not the Escape to Witch Mountain because that was not animated. So
no, it was not, but the Black Cauldron is.
I'll say Black Cauldron sounds like a good guess.
I should read my own question. Hey, that was not a Pennsylvania moment, though. I just didn't read it totally right.
That's what Isaac says.
Rachel, no, it was not a Pennsylvania moment. Pinocchio after dark. Okay. What kind of whiskey you drinking tonight, Lisa? All right, let's just say what it is.
Yeah.
It is, in fact, the Black Cauldron.
Man,
I don't think I've ever seen that, Scott.
I'm not sure if I have.
I'm gonna have to
You
watch
know, it's dark and it's old.
it.
Huh.
I tend not to rewatch them, but Nick, being the movie buff that he is, he's seen them all.
Yeah.
Shanks Whip. Oh. No, I haven't seen this one either, and I'm sure Lisa hasn't seen it.
I mean, watch it tonight. Is it on Disney Plus? I'm assuming.
I would think so.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Not, not all, but most. Okay, that's a good disclaimer.
Fair.
Nick.
Fair.
Yes. Hey, Jason. All right, next question. In Up, which continent do Carl and Russell travel to?
Continent. Okay.
Do you know? You like the movie, but you can't remember where they went? Hmm.
I
When the
remember
house
this one.
went up in the air and came back down, Scott, where did it go to?
South Pennsylvania.
Rachel, South America.
Yeah.
Ireland. I have no idea.
Yeah, speaking of, where's Freddie?
Freddie will be here. He comes here May 5th, so he'll be on the May 7th show.
Okay. Exciting.
It's Joey's World took my answer. Everybody's saying hello. Nick says South America. What say you, Dean?
South America.
What do you say, Scott?
South Dakota.
I love it. In the Badlands.
Yeah.
East or South.
And the answer is South America.
Yeah. Famous falls, whatever those falls were.
Ooh.
Which song do Cinderella and Prince Charming dance to at the ball?
The Macarena.
The Viennese waltz.
Maybe.
As good as answer as any.
Yeah.
Works says, so this is love.
Oh, how about Some Enchanted Evening?
Okay. Too legit to quit.
Oh, Nick.
Oh my! I stumped you, Nick.
Nice.
That's
Scott, what do you think? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, some of these things you just listen to and you don't really pay attention to it. It's like, oh, okay. All right. The answer is, so this is love.
Works.
There you go, works.
Nice job.
Woo! Woohoo!
That's good. Yeah.
How does that go, Mary Ellen?
Sing your other one. So this is love. Do 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 do.
Oh yes.
Don't the mouse? No, who sings that? Works. You're so smart. She is. You guys need to follow her. So not Pennsylvania. No.
No.
No. And there's no fire in Epcot tonight either.
Oh, I heard that.
All right. here's our discussion for tonight. And we need to talk about this for a long time because we went through the first question. So, do we do dining packages? Dining packages or not? Disney dining packages. Good deal, not good deal. Makes sense, not make sense.
Good deal.
Good deal?
Yeah, we like it.
So they came out with one today. I got an email or something today on it.
Really?
Yeah. And I thought that, so basically, if you get dining now, you can't combine it with any other deal. So you're going to pay. You're going to pay to get that.
Rachel says it's a scam. Work says she's done it once. She said, yes, it started again. I know how. I heard it once in a morning show. I know.
Shoot.
It's something about coffee being cold. Like, it's not a thing. I heard that somewhere too.
I heard it on the radio. I swear.
Or Jim's show.
Or Jim's radio show.
Where is Jim?
I think that's right.
Discounts are better than the dining package.
Yeah, I think she's right. I think you get a better deal if you hold out for the discounted rooms.
Like, Steve, when you use the dining package, did you use it all? Like, I know that they give you credits for snacks and they give you credits for, different things. And some people were like, we couldn't even use it all because there was so much.
Yeah, that's the way it was with us. But then we found out, we could take, like, if we had so many, say, snack packages and stuff, that we could combine them together for one of the more exclusive meals.
Yeah.
Like when we went to the Le Cellier, I think we combined some other, because there was more than we could eat as far as, as the perks went.
Right.
We couldn't use them all up.
Right.
So I think we used some for the Brown Derby, one of my favorite places.
Yes.
And my wife liked the Le Cellier. And then, of course, the beer garden, the German beer garden.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we liked them for that reason.
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dean.
No, I was going to say, Bob and I went in, I want to say it was around 2010, maybe a little bit before. And we got a deal where it was, the full thing was 3 nights, 4 days, park hopper with all parks. And it was the dining included a dessert and a appetizer. And we got the whole deal for each for under $600.
I think that's pretty much the same deal that we got.
Okay. Yeah. Remember, because Disney at that time had an effort to get people to stay in the bubble. They wanted you to stay there.
Yes.
And get all your money.
And I think we used a couple of them for the Hoop-de-Doo review.
Oh, wow.
So, and I mean, if you walk out of there hungry, that's your own fault.
Right.
Bringing the food.
Right. Rachel said, okay, maybe not a scam, but most people don't take full advantage of them. Yes, that's where I'm coming from. Like, I hear people were like, man, I don't know, because I had so much left over. Could you combine the snacks and make it a meal? Like, could you, or you have to get a snack and no substitutes?
No, I think we could combine them.
Yeah, I'm sure we could.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
Our nieces ended up flying home with lots of snacks. I think for some people it can definitely be useful. I'm not willing to do that many sit-down meals, though. I want to spend my time at the attractions.
Very good point. Plus, if you do dining, you do have to prearrange it. And, if you find that fun, great. If you find that stressful, and you don't want to lock in to something, and Bob, I think Bob would prefer to just hit the quick dining as he wants to, I'm kind of lean towards, I like having a nice restaurant reservation, and all the places Steve mentioned are definitely favorites.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, let's say you wanted to eat at Le Cellier and you couldn't get a reservation. Like, do packages get preference, or you just got to take what you can get?
I don't really even remember. We never had any problem. You know.
I think you have to I think it's gotten harder to get reservations, so you have to take what you can get.
Like how many weeks now is it that you can do a reservation in advance?
Is it 2 months
For
still?
dining.
Is it 2, or did they expand it to 3? I can't remember.
See, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 2 or 3 months.
So it's the ride stuff that's more restrictive, right? You could probably do dining earlier than you would.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
No, they don't get preference. You can always walk up and see if they're willing to take you at the last minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. Yep.
We booked all of ours through a friend of ours. It's a friend of Scott's.
Okay.
And she worked for a travel service that was connected with Disney. I think it was called Tink's Magical Tours.
Okay.
Huh? Oh, Tink's Magical Vacations? Oh, okay.
Nice.
And she could really find us some good deals.
Wow.
And unfortunately, I don't think she's working for them anymore, but she still keeps up on everything that goes on at Disney.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good evening, John.
Hey, John.
John Surfbum. Thank you for dropping by. I know there are people on that are live that might be more enticing. Hi, John.
No,
it's Rachel. I'm on my husband's. Don't keep, ratting on yourself, Rachel. Hey, there's Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Did you, were your ears burning, Jim? We were just talking about your morning show.
The morning radio show in which I found out about coffee in the refrigerator.
Yeah, being cold or in the freezer or what have you, that he swore that I'm undercover. Whoa, it's that major radio voice here, Jim.
We're so lucky.
We really are to have such a, well-known morning show talk host. Okay, so you would say yes, Steve and Scott. You would think the dining package is worth it. Rachel would say probably not so much. Dean's kind of could go either way.
Yeah.
And don't they change sometimes? Like one dining package isn't equal to another one they might bring out. It's got different perks.
Probably, but I think now they're in kind of like 2 classifications. One is where you get the snack, the counter service, and the one dinner. And then the other one's where you get you can have three at the highest level, and you still get snacks on top of it. But you need those now if you want to go to like Le Cellier, because that used to be a 1 credit. Now it's a 2 credit.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we've been to just about every restaurant there.
Yeah.
We like the Living Sea. Huh? What was it? The Coral Reef.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a beautiful restaurant.
Yes, I like that restaurant.
It was. That's true. It was today, in fact.
Was there?
Well, here there was.
I turned it off. I took it off my phone because it would interrupt me in the middle of the night, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
No
I
way.
heard you, but then it was interrupted by the test for the restaurant. It's only a test.
I think the maitre d' there treated us really nice. He was a really nice guy.
Yeah, and now that's one of the cheaper places to go if you want Garden Rocks, reservation for the concerts, right? The Living Sea, the Coral Reef, or I think the other cheaper one is the Regal Eagle. And then you pay a little extra so that you get a premium seat to watch a concert. Works it depends on the hotel you stay at.
That's right. Yep.
Quick service is for the value resorts.
Right.
Everybody saying hi to John. Okay. Well, that helped. I like that discussion because I know way back in the day we did it and it was not as intricate as it is now. Like you only got a couple of things you could do. I don't think you even got the snack stuff. It was more like the sit down dinners or what have you. And if they did, we didn't use up all the snack credits. And now you look back and you go, man, why?
Yeah, that was really nice because we weren't really big snackers.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We like to set down meals, and
Yes.
and the, what do you want to call it, the ambiance of being in the
Mhm.
restaurant, and
That's
as a matter of fact, on my Facebook page, there's a picture of me sitting at the Brown Derby with all those drawings behind me.
Oh,
fun.
cool.
I thought that was
Nice.
a neat picture.
Yeah.
Rachel says she doesn't want to be limited in her food selections. That I've heard that too, Rachel. Works is already trying to say who this is. That's what the people, you don't know your schedule. If you're a planner and you're going to be here, one day and you're going to do this schedule, jump on that ride to make sure that you get on it because you got to go when the park opens, blah, blah, blah. And then you plan it that way. But if you go by the seat of your pants and you don't have a big plan, then yeah, that kind of is hard to just, I mean, you gotta be organized.
Yeah.
Work says Mulan. Lisa says the genie. So is Rachel's husband on our account since she that's a good question, Works. Inquiry minds want to know, where's your laptop, Rachel?
I'm going to also guess the genie. I think that's Robin Williams right there.
That's what
Jason says Confucius.
Oh.
I can see it. John said that's him when he had hair. Jim says Ursula.
Ursula. Yeah.
Everybody watch Jim More Sunshine, please, on Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock Eastern time. And Nick says Jeannie. And it's Joey's World. I put out a video every Wednesday. Mr. Fulton Mraz, welcome in. Oh, I'm sorry, Fulton.
Ouch.
That hurts. But welcome in. Maybe we can help you feel better. The genie sounds like a good choice. It does sound like a good choice. What did you say, Dean?
Genie.
Okay. What did you guys say, Scott and Steve?
Robin Williams.
He says Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Genie. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say Genie.
The answer is Mr. T.
Oh, Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Yep.
They asked Mr. T a great question once. They said, sorry, Mary Ellen, I didn't want to interrupt.
You're fine. I'm just showing what Lisa said.
They said, he's a Christian, Mr. T. And they said, Mr. T, Jesus said that if somebody hits you, he would turn the other cheek. What would you do if somebody hit you? He said, Jesus would turn the other cheek, but I would hit him back.
I pity the fool.
Yeah, I pity the fool.
Lisa said, geez, everybody's fighting gravity these days. I know. I pity the fool.
Comes when you get older, you fight it a lot.
I want the Mr. T cereal. What? They have Mr. T cereal?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Wow. I guess back in the day, they made cereal for any show. Okay, guess this silhouette.
Oh, well, I mean, right away.
Cowboy.
Yeah, I would. Two people stand prominent for this guess.
I want everyone to note that there are no names at the bottom of these pictures.
That's right.
That's why I'm looking so close at it.
Yeah, right.
If I can
Did you
see
miss
one.
something?
I paid very close attention. Work says James Dean. Clint Eastwood.
That's who came to my mind first, but I also.
Mine too.
Yeah.
Lisa said Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't see the answer, Works. You're like, where's the answer? John Wayne says,
Yeah.
Oh, look at her. She's on her regular computer now. George Lopez said Fulton. Michael Landon says Works. She changed her mind. Stevie Ray Vaughan says Jason.
Okay.
George Strait, Fulton changed his mind. Val Kilmer says Jim. Lots of choices.
Val Kilmer in Tombstone. One of the best performances of all time.
Doc Holliday.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah. I really like Val Kilmer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you know, I've been to the James Dean Museum.
Yeah.
His hometown is, I don't know, about 70 miles east of us.
Huh.
Buford Mad Dog Tannen.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm going to say Jimmy Stewart.
I'm going to tell you, there's a million answers here, but there is one that's right.
Yeah. I'm sure. Okay, well then that
somebody has said.
It's got to be Clint Eastwood. I'm going back to Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, so am I.
Gary Cooper and High Noon.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to reveal it. It is John.
Oh, man.
The Duke.
Rachel had it.
She did.
Rachel, nice job.
Rachel, who is now not Isaac anymore, she's now Rachel, had it.
Yes.
All right. Who is this? This one's easy.
What?
Looks like Orson Welles to me.
It doesn't look like anybody to me.
Don't you think it's easy? Dean?
It's me?
No.
Julius Caesar.
John says the Hulk.
Yeah. That's it. How could I not see that?
Nick says Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, I see that.
Jim says the Hulk. Was the silhouette of John Wayne taken from the actual picture? No, I couldn't find the actual picture. Sorry. So that was kind of a trick. But
was it really John Wayne's silhouette?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
I just couldn't. I think I had it somewhere, but I couldn't find it.
Understood.
Tinkerbell says Rachel.
Yeah, Tinkerbell.
Jay Leno says Works. It's only easy if you know the answer or have the names.
Yeah.
That's the only way I would guess these things if the name was at the bottom. Tinkerbell on roids. Yeah, that's a really masculine Tinkerbell. Okay, cool, because I like that it's definitely different. It's challenging that way, don't you think? If it's the silhouette's different from the actual picture?
A little bit.
Because then it could be anybody. A mad Bruce Banner. You didn't pick yet, did you, Dean?
I think it's Hulk.
You think it's the Hulk. What do you think, Scott?
He's going with the Hulk, too.
Okay. So we have Tinkerbell, Jay Leno, and Hulk are basically our answers here. So I think there's probably one out of that group we could eliminate.
Maybe.
I'm not going to name names, but
yeah,
it is Jay Leno.
Oh,
again, Works. It's not quite the same as the other picture, but you could kind of tell.
That picture looks a little stretched wide.
For the chin.
It is stretched wide. Because I always feel like you're not going to see it if I make it skinny. So it's distorted.
Understood.
All right. I think it's time for our challenge.
Nice.
Darn, so close. Tinkerbell, Jay Leno. Very close, Rachel. Good job. All right. These are the non-animated movie bracket challenge. Week 1. Air Bud or Rocket Man?
Rocket Man.
Oh,
Scott's going with Air Bud.
I never heard of Rocket Man.
You've never seen Rocket Man?
No.
Oh man,
What is it?
it's really goofy, but if you're in the right frame of mind, it's funny.
Okay, I'll have to check it out. I'm going.
Neither.
Yeah, neither. I'm going Air Bud.
I'm going Air Bud.
Neither.
Although I've seen Rocket Man.
See?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Never seen either. Okay, these movies, just be aware that it's gonna be a very wide range. Rocket Man, says Rachel.
Look at that.
Oh, come on, Air Bud. Way to go, Rachel. It's goofy. It's a very goofy movie.
So does Rocket Man play to the Elton John song?
If I remember right,
I don't remember. I
I
remember the movie. I remember the music.
It would be around that era.
Huh.
He's just so bizarre, like funny, odd, weird. You know, it's just these are like apples and oranges right here. Air Bud and Rocket Man.
Okay.
So I understand why everybody's going with Air Bud. Honestly, that's who I go for too, is Air Bud.
Okay. Easy one.
Who doesn't like an animal? The Haunted Mansion or Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl?
He likes Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
We're going with the Haunted Mansion, both of us.
Okay.
Yes, that actor in Rocket Man did. I don't think he ever did anything else after that.
Really? Okay.
Nick is going with Pirates. Oops. Jim's going with Pirates. Dare to be different. Lisa's going with Pirates. Jason's going with Pirates.
Pirates from me.
Hey, Jason. It's weird, but I made you a mod, yet it's not showing up as mod, but I really couldn't get, I don't think, your proper address. Like when I tried to type in your channel, maybe I got the wrong Jason Thibodeau. So somebody out there that's got your name is my mod. If he ever joins the chat, but I'll work on that again. This one is tough. Haunted Mansion. You know, and there are so many different Pirates movies. This was the first one though, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's going Pirates. And I want to do another bracket sometime where we kind of break down Marvel. Marvel was such a huge category. Marvel, Star Wars, I don't know, all of those. I didn't want to put them in this group because it would just blow everybody out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Hilarious out. There's some Jason Thibodeau out there that's a mod for my channel. Holes or 3 Men and a Baby?
Holes, right? Yeah.
So I've never seen Holes.
Really?
Yeah, is that a good one?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's really frustrating, but yeah.
Frustrating. Okay.
Well, because you gotta watch it. It just the way the kids are treated.
I'm busy tonight.
Sigourney Weaver's in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
She plays the mean person.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not treated very well. So Nick went with 3 Men and a Baby.
Yeah.
Holes, final answer. But Lisa went with 3 Men and a Baby. Michelle went with 3 Men and a Baby. So 1, 2, 2 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 Men and a Baby.
6.
What are you, Dean?
I have not seen Holes, so I have to go with 3 Men and a Baby.
Okay.
Which has the lead.
They move on. Dead Poets Society or Good Morning Vietnam.
Oh, putting Robin. Yep.
Both has Robin Williams in it.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, that's a toughie.
which one did you say, Scott?
Which one? He likes them both because he likes Robin Williams. You
Yeah,
know?
of course.
Good Morning Vietnam. That's the one you want.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Dead Poets Society.
Okay.
Just to be opposite.
Lisa says I'm killing her with these choices.
Yeah. Well, my wife's one of her favorite movies is Dead Poets Society.
Yeah.
1, 2.
I was thinking he got an Academy Award for that one.
Maybe.
Work says neither.
What's this neither stuff? Come on.
So Good Morning Vietnam is 1, 2, 3, 4, and one Dead Poet. Oh, you guys did Dead Poets. Somebody did Dead Poets. So 2.
Steve and Rachel with Dead Poets. I'm going to go with Good Morning Vietnam.
So far, it's whatever that is to 2.
It's like about 6.
Yeah.
That's based on a true character.
Yes, it is.
2,
3, 4.
I like both, but we'll
6.
go with Dead Poets since I did a filming location on it.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. 7-3. Good Morning Vietnam.
Kind of feel like it's moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Beaches or Cocktail?
Is Cocktail with Tom Cruise?
Yes.
Yeah. Scott, I'm going to go with Cocktail because Elizabeth was in that.
Oh, is she
Elizabeth
a friend?
Shue?
Our friend Elizabeth Shue
Yeah.
was in
Wow. Scott, you have so many friends that are famous.
Jason's going Cocktail.
Yeah.
Cocktail never saw Beaches.
Nor did I. Cocktail from me.
Nick likes both films. I'm sure this is pretty tough for you, Nick, because I'm sure you've seen them all and you're like, oh no. But he's going with Cocktail.
Okay. So far, everybody's gone with Cocktail, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, but Jim.
Oh, Jim. All right.
Jim, More Sunshine Please is going with Beaches. Gloria's going Cocktail. Yeah, looks to me like Cocktail moves on. Somebody said yesterday, that they're going to do a remake of Little House on the Prairie. Is that true?
I don't
they're
know.
going to do a new version of it.
Well, that'll be a mistake. I'll tell you that right now.
Me too.
Yeah.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah.
I think Michael Landon was.
Yeah.
Just so good. And you know what? They tried to redo Sound of Music. Oh, that was awful.
They did?
Oh, yeah. With the singer gal.
Julie Andrews?
Well, the new singer. The one in the new one was the one who won on American Idol or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson?
I think it was Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It was
don't
terrible.
see her as Maria.
Oh, it was so bad.
And I like Christopher Plummer.
Yes. How could you ever replace him?
Oh, man, I love Christopher Plummer.
It just made me think of it because of Snow White. Sister Act or Turner and Hooch? Jason said that Netflix is doing the Little House on the Prairie reboot.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Turner and Hooch. I like Sister Act too.
I've never seen Turner and Hooch.
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen almost all of Tom Hanks, except a few.
Jim's going with Sister Act. Works is going with Sister Act. Really, Dean?
I'm serious.
Lisa's going with Turner and Hooch.
I'm Sister Act.
Jason's going with Turner and Hooch. So 1, 2, 2 to 2. Well, you guys, so 4 to 2.
Let's see.
No,
What is it?
you said Sister Act.
I did.
It's split. You guys said Turner and Hooch, and Dean said Sister Act.
Yes. So that means 3 Sister Act. 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's 3 to
5.
3. Oh,
It's
no.
5 to 3 with Scott and Steve, Turner and Hooch, and there's 3 in the chat. So it's 5 to 3 right now.
Yeah, Tom Hanks plays a detective in that.
Okay. 6 to 3 Turner and Hooch. Mary Ellen?
Yeah, I'm Turner and Hooch.
7 to 3.
Doesn't this make you go, wow, I forgot about that movie?
Yep. It sure does.
When I started working on this and working on the different movies, I'm like, wow, I forgot about that movie. Captain Ron or the Rocketeer?
Oh, this is an easy one.
I don't think Rocketeer. I think I've seen.
Rocketeer for sure. For me.
Captain Ron is the one with Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I remember that one.
Looks like Martin Sheen.
I don't know.
Looks like Martin Short.
Did I say Martin Sheen? Martin Short, I mean. Martin Short.
Rocketeer says Lisa. Jim says Captain Ron. Work says haven't seen either.
I like Rocketeer.
Captain Ron. I always get that one mixed up with Overboard.
Yeah, it
Yes,
looks like
yes.
Overboard.
I agree with you, Steve. I'm going with the underrated Rocketeer, says Nick. Jason says Captain Ron. So how many is that? That's 1, 2 Captain Rons, 2 Rocketeers, and you guys went.
I'm going to go with Rocketeer. Scott, what are you going to go with?
I've seen it.
Huh?
I've seen it.
You haven't seen either one?
No.
Okay.
Just take a pick. You like Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
All right. Captain Ron.
Okay.
Okay. So that means it's 3 to 3. And I'm Rocketeer, so I think it's 4 to 3.
I'm Captain Ron.
So it's 4 to 4.
John's going with Ron. Hey, I knew it. I knew it, John. That just fits you.
5 to 4, Captain Ron.
Wow. It's close. If anybody's ninja watching and wants to put in an answer, and thank you, by the way, for you ninja watchers. You rock. You could be right at Movie Mania, Nick. Time to do. I know. If I could only give you the list of movies to watch, works. I mean, you could watch all the movies, and it might not even be in the list.
So Captain Ron was a Disney movie, huh?
Yeah. Well, Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
they owned him, so he had to do any movie they wanted him to do.
They owned him for a long time. What was the
They may still own him. Who knows?
Yeah. Was Escape from New York a Disney movie?
I don't believe
So I lost count. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was it, Dean?
It was 5 to 4, Captain Ron.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's not to say I don't like Rocketeer. I liked it. But I think Captain Ron may be moving on.
Captain Ron.
You ever see Kurt Russell in Used Cars?
I think so, yes.
It's a little raw, but it's funny.
Dang, Rocketeer cannot get the love again. I know,
Unfortunately,
Nick.
You know, I remember when I was a kid and I would go to the movies. At that time, you could go to the movies for about 50 cents. And they had these serial films that would accompany the movie, kind of like the Three Stooges cartoon reels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they had one that was based on this Rocketeer or Rocket Man. And it was an old black and white thing. And the guy kind of, wore a costume with the rockets on his back. And of course, back in the 50s, it was not as, it was kind of, how do I want to put it? Antique-ish looking.
I remember that. And the jet fire out of his pack was very sparkly.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say that this is a remake from back in the day?
Rocketeer.
And they just kind of updated it?
Yeah, it could possibly be. I don't know.
Hey, Nick, where did Rocketeer originate? Was it a remake from a remake, like maybe the third generation of the movie? Like this isn't the first original one? Because now that you say that, I vaguely remember that kind of thing too, but I never put two and two together.
Mm-hmm.
Always wanted to go to the movies to see the next episode.
Yeah.
It's cool. But Disney didn't do those movies, right?
No. I can't remember what film company that was.
Okay, Blank Check or Cool Runnings. And sorry, Cool Runnings is kind of distorted, but you know who's in it, John.
Cool Runnings, right?
Yeah.
You like the Jamaican guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially the guy with the egg.
Flash Gordon. Yes, Jason. And Nick said there was an animated series.
Okay.
Lisa goes with Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
Michelle goes with Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
I have to say, so is this Jonathan Taylor Thomas or who is Blank Check?
Oh, yeah, from Tool Time or whatever.
Yeah, whoever that is, I have to say it was not stellar. So,
okay.
I mean, yeah, look, Cool Runnings is like running away with it.
Running away with it.
No pun intended, but no, it wasn't him. Okay. I just remember whoever played that character, it was not great. I'm going to say Cool Runnings because I saw clips of that and nothing from Blank Check.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings it is. Okay. So that's the bracket for this week. We'll have another set. I mean, I think it's 4 weeks long just to go through the first round. All right. Now we're down to true or false. True or false? Cinderella, Belle, and Tiana wear opera gloves to signify that they are married into royalty. Oh, I remember that guy, Brian Bonsall from Family Ties. Yes. That's who that was.
Oh, the little kid.
Yeah, in Blank Check.
Sure. Okay.
And, you never saw him later on either. He's just after Family Ties and that movie.
Yeah.
He was just the flavor of the day.
I don't know Mary Ellen, so since I don't know, I'm going to say true.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say true.
No.
Scott says true.
Work says false. Michelle says false. So we're split. We're split people. False. I think the gloves were to prevent germs. Nick says false.
COVID gloves.
False. They just had cold elbows. I mean, that's just as good as answer as any. The answer is true.
Yeah.
All right.
Jason says true.
Scott, you got one.
Think about who they married. They were all princes.
Yeah.
Not princess, princes. Cinderella wore the gloves before she was married. She did wear it to the ball. But didn't her gloves just kind of go up to here? And then after she was married, they were up here? Maybe it doesn't matter the length of the gloves, I guess. Oh, she's just kidding. Oh, here I am trying to explain the whole thing. No, the length was here and not here, and you're going, I'm just kidding, Mary.
It's a rank thing.
Sleeping Beauty was a box office flop.
Ooh, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, the new one?
Well, that's a good point, Michelle. She doesn't remember Belle wearing gloves. So I think Belle did not wear gloves until the Beast became a prince, and then they were doing that end scene, the scene at the end. Because wasn't the Beast a prince? Yeah.
My guess on the movie question is false.
Works false, says false, but Nick says true. And John says false. In all caps, so he really means it. It is false.
This is the old Sleeping Beauty, right?
Correct.
Not the new one.
No. This was the original Sleeping Beauty, animated Sleeping Beauty.
Jim was saying it's a sleeper.
No, I want to see a movie about someone sleeping.
Watch out for that apple.
I've seen photos now with the gloves on Belle. Yes. True. A flop.
Oh.
True, says Michelle.
Interesting.
What did you say, Dean?
False.
Yeah.
False.
I'm going to say false too.
Let's see what the answer is. The answer is true.
Oh.
Due to the high budget of the film, which was the first widescreen production, it initially lost money.
Okay. So maybe reruns did all right.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
I heard the new one wasn't doing so good either.
No.
Snow White? Yeah.
Not so much.
No. You know, they could have called it anything other than Snow White, and so be it, but it is not Snow White.
Yeah.
You could call it not Snow White, and that would be fine. But don't do that and call it Snow White. Watch Movie Mania Nick's review on it. He'll lay it out for you. What do the polls know?
Yeah.
Good question. The actor who voiced Prince Eric was only 16 years old.
I'm going to say true.
I agree. That one feels true.
You know, we don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about Snow White live action film.
Right.
Alternate reality Snow White. There you go. They could have called it that, but don't call it Snow White.
Yeah.
Work says false. Jim says false. Rachel's back. Rachel says true. All right, we're going to reveal. The answer is true. This is the guy, right? See, look, Works. I put the real guy in here.
Yeah.
Christopher Daniel Barnes was only, that shouldn't say only 16 when he recorded the voice of Prince Eric. Snow White and Her Merry Men should have, yes, it could have been called that, but don't call it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because it wasn't. Then anybody who went could watch that unique Snow White, but it's not the real one. So this dude, you know, he looks kind of familiar, like maybe he did other things, because back in the day, I mean, that was in the 90s, Little Mermaid. All right, this day in Disney history. In 1930, Clarabelle, a cow, first appears in the Mickey Mouse comic strip.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Really? That's nice. In 1934, Ward Kimball starts work at the Disney studio as an apprentice. In 1967, Walt Disney's final introduction on his Wonderful World of Color TV series airs. Walt had died less than 4 months earlier, and there was no other host after his death.
Wow.
Okay, that was a bummer fact, but
Yeah.
in 2016, Lights, Motors, Action Extreme Stunt Show has its final performance at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
We saw that, didn't we, Scott?
Yeah,
That was fun. That was a fun show.
was a fun show. So, any final words, you three?
Ooh.
Any words of wisdom? Something you can share with the crowd that, we need to know?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to get on YouTube and see if I can dig up that old black and white thing I was telling you about, that Rocket Man thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Find out.
Was it animated? To Nick was saying, Movie Mania Nick was saying it was animated, but you're saying it was people.
Yeah, this was it was real. It wasn't an animated film. And I can't for the life of me remember who the character was that played the main character. And like I say, I'm thinking this was back probably in the 50s.
50s, yeah.
Okay. Thanks for dropping in, Nick. I really appreciate it. And thank you, everybody, for being in chat and coming in on a busy live stream night. We really appreciate it. And I know there's storms in different parts of the country right now. So we really appreciate you dropping in. Don't forget to watch Dean Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, but don't we have volleyball games this weekend? We have 2 volleyball games Saturday.
Oh no!
One in the morning and one in the evening, I believe. No, one in the afternoon. We might make it back. I think the one in the afternoon is at 3:00. The one in the morning is at 10.
Okay.
It's not until 8 Eastern time.
Yeah, so we should be back home by then.
Okay, good.
Lisa, you know what? You know that I'm going to try to wear an Easter costume if I can find one. I know I already have ears, but it'd be really fun if I had the whole costume. And your favorite, Freddie, will be here before you know it, and you'll get to talk to him. Thank you, Rachel, and thank you all for joining. All of you who are Ninja watching, thank you for watching, and thank you for anybody watching on the replay. And come back in a week, and we'll have another bracket.
Okay, well, it's been fun.
Movies.
Yeah.
Nice to see everyone.
Thanks, Mary Ellen.
Thank you.